Alright, well, with that being said, let's head to the world, or let's head to the Somnium. Hey there, Roy.
Sorry.
Nah, all good, man. So this is it then. This is it. We do this episode, and then we go forward to get Marth. Well, I'm assuming to get Marth and Celica. I don't know. Before that, there's quite a bit of support. I thought I would have this one already. Oh, hold up. Nah, hang on. Just stop this. Enough. Wait, no, I can't. I can't. I forgot. Yeah. No. We can't get rid of Saleine's Mill. Not before the next battle. Well, in that case, you two. But then again, haven't been bringing Fogado on a lot of maps, so that's the issue. Let's fix that. Still not yet? Well, I have time. I may refresh the Somnium. Okay. And the next one, if I'm not mistaken, Alfred and Celine also didn't. Yeah, what the heck, man? Nah. Please tell me. You two have been in so many battles. Nope. Fine. Yeah, I'm probably gonna refresh the Somnium. And I also want some... I'll think about it. We can get any A rank I want. For me. For my team. What I want to do now, though, is it's time to speak to Hector. I don't know if we're gonna... Actually, yeah, hang on. Emblem rings. For now, Diamant. So you boost strength and defense and build.
Hector, let's go!
Huh. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. And did I miss any of your advanced skills? Adaptability plus. Ooh, defense 3 for physical attack or resistance 3 for a magical. Okay. Strength defense plus 5. That's good. Okay. Armand. Piercing glare. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah, and I think I saw the rest of those, yeah. Piercing glare can be really good for a tanky unit. Well, specifically. Okay, well, I mean, it won't be the next battle. There's a couple people I gotta get you to talk to, Hector. First and foremost, though, let the two of us speak.
Let's have a good match.
I'm Hector. Give it your all.
Okay. Yeah, that's... Ignore that. That is cap. That's complete cap.
You've been making some great progress out there. Your skills have really improved.
But I have been making progress. Thank you, man.
Only because I've been trying to keep up with you. I still have a lot to learn.
Okay. Solid so far. Next. Wait a minute. Actually, did I do... I forgot. Yeah, no, I didn't. Alcryst, this should have happened a long time ago.
It's me, the Brodian prince who isn't Diamant.
I am Roy, son of Eliwood, Marquess of Ferre.
Actually, who's winning
Prepare
this?
for battle.
It's Roy. Sheesh. Well? Nah. Well? If he dodges...
Incredible.
No.
Such skill.
Good attempt, though, Alcryst. Good attempt. If I gave you a better bow.
I'm glad we can finally team up, Alcryst. As Brody's Emblem, I'll be counting on you.
You should probably lower your expectations, Lord Roy. I'm not reliable like my older brother.
Nah, that's cap, Alcryst. That's cap. But alright. How do I have enough points to do all this? Alcryst, I also want you to talk to Hector. But before I do that, let me make sure the person who actually might end up using him has enough points.
I'm Tamara, the future queen, and here I come.
I'm Hector. Pleasure to meet you.
Tailor-made almost. Yeah.
You've gotten stronger. Good.
This calls for a victory.
I'm curious to see how that will go once you're fully maxed, Hector.
I see you're used to sleeping outdoors. I did that a lot while traveling. You don't find it rough?
Nah.
Not at all. You get to go different places, bask in the great outdoors, sing. I love it.
Okay. Not a bad one. Although, again, I wasn't really expecting, well... Ike may come up, but I don't expect it. Next. Oh! That's right. How many bond conversations did we get? Just 2. They're important. Okay, Ivy, first talk to Hector. Well, let's do all of Hector's first.
You seem to be keeping your distance from me, Princess Ivy.
Huh.
Did I do something to offend you?
Really?
Not at all. I am simply unaccustomed to dealing with such bright personalities.
Well, good. You said the same thing about Ike. Good. Good. You recognize they're the same. And they didn't have to do that angle. They did not have to do that angle. But all right. Good. 2 more, I think. Let's go to Alcryst. Dang,
I'm
my
leftover
points
scraps compared to Diamant.
at an all-time
I
low.
must try.
So, you're Prince Alcryst?
Yep.
I'm Hector. I hope we can get along as battle buddies.
Huh. Interesting that you mentioned his name like that.
That you'd greet someone much less skilled so enthusiastically. It's truly unexpected.
It was unexpected, but not for that reason. Okay. And finally, Diamant. Actually, nah, I'm not doing Goldmere right now. I don't got the points.
I won't go easy on you, just because we're allies.
I'm Hector.
Who would win this,
Pleasure to
though?
meet you.
Yes, the Diamant.
Thank you for sparring with me.
I gotta get Hector upgraded.
So you're Hector. Just the sight of you is impressive enough to instill confidence.
Yeah?
Thanks. Pay attention, and you'll see that this armor and axe aren't just for show.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I have to do it for Hector's support for now, because again, I'm low on points. But now, Celine? I mean, I don't think it'll matter, but let's see.
I wish to grow stronger so I may protect my kingdom. I will do whatever it takes.
I feel the same, and I'm happy to lend you my strength, knowing our goals align.
Should the world ever become free of conflict, I'd like for us all to have a pleasant tea party.
No mention Alyssa? Come on, game.
You'll have to bring that tea you made earlier. We can speak of the future over its lovely scent.
Nah, they missed out. There was a perfect opportunity. Celine and Alyssa look so alike. How did Crom not mention that? But alright. Especially since Celine's class. Again, Celica's the closest to Robin when it comes to, well, sword and magic. But fine. What about you, Ivy? What's your end conversation with Soren?
In battle, I find myself yearning for the safe return of the ones I care about, at any cost.
That makes sense.
Perhaps that is selfish of me. Has this feeling ever troubled you, Soren?
What would he say?
It has not.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got him on your side.
For me, it's enough to stand by the side of the one I serve.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Well, that's their last one? Alright. Well, at the very least, they're level 20 now. But not gonna lie, I gotta do one more. Dadgummit, you're lucky, Micaiah. You're lucky. I realize you didn't sing in Tamara's support. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. In fact, I need to make a list. Claude did it voluntarily. Yeah, I gotta get some people singing. Yeah. It's okay. And I shouldn't do that anyways. Again, Tamara can use whoever the heck she wants to. Are we done for now? No. I think... Dang it. You're not gonna have the time for that. And Diamant didn't bring Roy out, so I can't I can't do them right now. Alright, that's fine. Who else? Leaf and Panette. That's chump change. Alright.
I am Panette. Brace yourself.
I am Leaf. I intend to win this contest.
Ooh, Panette, he's gonna destroy you.
I feel as if I have no...
You're a tough one, all right.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta work on some things.
You have arrived at a most opportune time. I'm about to have a snack. Would you join me?
Oh, that's nice.
Yes, thank you. Though I can only enjoy the smell. Are you eating those red things?
Indeed I am. They are my favorite chips.
Really?
I know some people find their smell quite unusual.
What?
Unusual, yes, quite. You do enjoy some peculiar things.
What was that, Leaf? I guess the smell was quite something then. That's their level 20? Dadgum. Almost makes you feel like I need to choose different partners, but Ivy's apparently with Soren in the different timeline, so... Wait a minute. Hector he's been with Ivy, Diamant. Wait a minute. Yeah, I had Hector speak to every royal, but okay. Alfred.
I'm Alfred, Crown Prince of Firenze.
Is that an armor slayer?
I'm Hector, and I won't hold back.
Yes, it is.
I worked up a pretty good sweat.
He won. All right. Hector, do you have anything?
It seems we share a bond.
Yes.
My bracelet was once entrusted to the Firenze of another Elios.
Interesting.
Really? Looks like we have more in common than I thought.
That's 3 out of 4 then. So who had Diamant? Actually, yeah, who had Diamant? Wait a minute. I would have thought Crom and Robin would have made sense. He talked to Dimitri. He just hasn't talked to Tiki. Besides Tiki, it would be... Okay, let me check. Wait, was that 6?
Tiamat.
I didn't mean to do that.
Prepare yourself.
Right.
Will you come play with me?
I'm amazed another divine dragon has joined our ranks. I hope we can count on each other.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. You know, I'm really very strong. I'll work very hard to help everyone.
Why was the Diamond? It can't be. It cannot be Veronica. What the heck? That just don't make sense. Okay, well, either way, that does it for my bomb fragments. I am done. So now, what I'll need to do, let me check this. Achievements. Oh, we got some, but pennies on the dollar. Are there any ones that I need to get? Thinking about it, probably not. Alfred and Erica didn't reach A? Wait. How close are they? Oh, come on, you. Yeah, I can't do that. Dadgummit, how did you two not reach A? Or at least get Erica's sword. I may have to do that. But Alfred can get it in the actual dang it. Okay. And actually, Yunaka, where is Micaiah at? 13? You don't have her level. You don't have her more advanced magic. Okay, yeah, Yunaka and Micaiah are kind of a problem. I mean, Yunaka and Alfred. I may try to. Okay. Well, either way, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do now. Oh, check this. Yeah, one last time. Tiki. So there's Hector. He's blue. Interesting. I would have thought green. Soren. Edelgard. Crom. Camilla. We're just missing the first two. And the last. This place is looking good. It's looking good, but this spot is very noticeable, and so is that one because of their placements. All right. Oh yeah, what I'm gonna do now. Actually, polish rings. Are they ready yet? Dang, only. Oh, Ike. Well, I guess the only one who's using him right now. Well, actually, there's quite a bit of interesting options. Okay, if we did Yunaka.
Cleaning the ring? Good.
And if I hold R to polish firmly.
It must be grimy there.
Wait.
That's not bad.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Take a break.
Take a break?
Wire? It's fine.
What, but... What? Is there a different spot?
Been bothering me, too.
Okay.
Professional.
Professional?
You're gonna polish there? Good work. I'll ask for your help again.
So all that, Yunaka, how much? Halfway. That's honestly not bad. You can save me some points. Okay, and ice ring is looking clean. We probably should get them all clean before we leave. Yeah, I may do that off camera. We'll see. Because yeah, some of them had. No, actually, I gotta polish some of them. I'll think about it. All right, what I'm gonna do now is I gotta refresh the Somnial. I need more bond fragments. I need some supports because they're just unacceptable that I don't have them right now. Ideally, the main four, all their supports with each other, but we'll see. I will refresh the Somnial and get some stuff, and I'll meet you all back. Okay, I'm back. I saw Bay, and I'm thinking, what am I doing? Nah, forget what I was gonna say. I'm not refreshing the Somnial, none of that, all right? We good. We good. All I need, let's actually go back. Yeah, look, I will do all that, you know, slower stuff when I have Marth and Celica. You see my head, red and blue? All right, I'm missing my two halves. Well, I mean, Demon and Alcryst, you know, but still, all right? Nah. When I have them back, then I will do all that stuff. For now, we're still gonna go full speed ahead. What I will need, though, I was worried about my bond fragments, but going around the Sangha may have given me what I needed. First, Seedall, you and Tiki, that should be easy.
We were fated to meet.
Wait,
I'm Tiki.
I should have just cleaned your
Pleased to
rings.
meet you.
Dadgummit. That's why I was there. Oh well. Well, we can't hurt Tiki yet, but it's not bad, Seedall, for a dancer. And yes, again, there has been a dragon dancer, Ninian.
You can do fortune telling, right, Seedall? Could you tell my fortune?
Huh. Well, we actually do know what happened to you, so let's see.
But of course. L'Etoile in the upright position. Your honest heart will lead to a bright future.
Well, that's nice. And I don't think anything significant happened. Well, depends. Remember, Marth and Celica are from the same Fire Emblem, like, they're not just from the same world, they're also from the same time period. Like, realistically speaking, the only thing separating Marth and Celica is a body of water. In fact, there's a theory that Crom actually fought Alm and Celica's descendant. But I say that to say that things were bright and nothing was dangerous looking, except there was something at the end of Alm and Celica's game that seemed to foreshadow, well, one of the characters we have right now. I'll just say that. Yeah, you know what? I probably will end up speaking on it when we get Celica again. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, that was nice for Seedall. I think that's the end of the support ones, though, because what I want now... I'll freaking grind this up normally, but... it's been forever. Get her sword, Alfred.
Alfred has arrived!
I am Erica. Welcome.
7. He's not so... yeah, he's not so far to being able to take her out. Some more defense. And then... some more attack. And it'll be a sure win.
Thanks for showing me what I still need to work on.
Yeah. Actually, that sword isn't the best for you, too. But alright. Good. I don't know if we'll have any corrupted. But if we do... I've never used that sword to fight the corrupted once. Since I've had Erica. But if I'm gonna get the original corrupted user, we gotta make sure we come correct. And the last thing, Yunaka, dang it, and that's what I was worried. Are you kidding me? 10? Nah, hold up, we can get that, right? We can get that, or yeah. Let's go to the ring chamber. Polish rings. I might not be able to get full up, but where are you, Micaiah? All right. This should at least shave some bond fragments off. 10?
Be thorough now.
Where do you not like, Micaiah? Is it here?
That's plenty clean.
No. Shoot.
You're very mindful.
Right here.
Thanks for taking care of this for me.
All right. Now, was that enough? Yes, it was. Ooh, that actually was very significant.
You look tough. I'd better be careful.
I gotta keep that in mind.
I am Micaiah of Dayan. I will not hold back.
Huh? Yes!
I need more training, I suppose.
Hey, I actually won.
Well, that's the whole reason we need your tome. Nosferatu's cool and all. but I'm gonna need that. All right, we're ready. Well, almost. We still have the standard. Of the two, I don't think I'm gonna have Yunaka do a lot. Diamant, right. Like Alfred, you're close to a level up. And Anna, I'm seeing. But Yunaka's the one I think is definitely under-leveled. Still. Diamant, let's see if you can get to your final level. Yeah.
I won't go easy on you, just because we're allies.
And a possible support.
I'll put on a show for you.
Well, that's not what I expected.
You got me.
Thank you for sparring with me.
Ooh, okay, not bad experience. And unfortunately, no bond. Dadgummit. Both of you gonna be in the next battle. Next one.
I am Diamant, Crown Prince of Brodia.
Will you go out with me?
Huh? Wait, do they have a bond?
I deserve this defeat.
Thank you for sparring with me.
If they do. Oh, okay. And last one.
I won't go easy on you, just because we're allies.
I'm a lot stronger than I look.
Oh, damn.
It's okay.
Dang.
I'll win the next
One hit.
Thank you for sparring with me.
Are you kidding me? Well, we'll take the supports. The unfortunate thing is that I gotta use the seal on Diamant now. Dang it. He won all those battles too. Alright. I won't say it's a complete waste of experience. Because, yeah, we got bond ranks.
Welcome.
But I will need a second seal. How many do I have, actually? Change class. We have one. I'm going to need another. I wish I could just use these in the midst of battle. You could do that in previous games. I feel like I'm losing a lot of experience otherwise, if I don't refresh the Somnial at least. But honestly, Anna's fine.
Welcome.
And Diamant will be too. They'll get it back. But I don't... Actually...
I thank you.
You know what? I am gonna wait.
Do come again.
I'm gonna wait till I see the map, because depending on what the map is, well, I may do something different. Okay, so then are we ready? I think so. I decided also I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna have A ranks on deck once I get my main two back. Alright? But for now, why don't we start? I haven't seen your stuff in a minute. Yeah, because I hadn't finished yours. Yeesh. Okay. Kagetsu. Dr. Diamant.
Prince Diamant, I must see your skill. Let us duel.
From what I heard, though, Diamant, if he beat Alcryst in archery, you should lose, Kagetsu. I'm just gonna be honest.
A duel? Sounds like fun. I don't believe we've had a proper sparring match yet, have we?
Ah, you are easy to convince. Good.
You like to train, right? I have a pretty rigorous routine myself.
Yeah?
I just got done sprinting up and over 3 local mountains. A duel sounds like a nice cooldown.
Mountains? 3 mountains?
I just registered that myself. What?
All right, Kagetsu. Give me everything you've got.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Yeah, it's not the same dedication.
What? Why?
Much as I long to challenge you, it would not do to face you in this state.
Oh, that's fair. That's true.
It would not be satisfying to win merely because you are tired.
So you won't challenge me unless I'm fresh out of bed? A win is a win, so let's duel.
No, I cannot allow it. I have been raised to prize honor above victory. That is my homeland's way.
That's fair. That's fair.
Win or lose, it is essential to uphold standards of dignity and fairness. We must be like cherry blossoms, blooming only at appropriate times.
Ah, I see. That is an admirable philosophy. Let's consider our duel postponed.
Though I still think you would lose, though, but, you know.
Thank you. I know it was I who extended this invitation. I appreciate your understanding.
I'll make sure I'm rested and at full strength next time. I won't hold anything back.
All right.
Excellent. I look forward to this fine contest.
People did say Kagetsu was like a Petra in the game. And again, both he and Zelkov kind of got sold because when they appeared in the story, they didn't have story relevance. Ivy did, but that was it. Because we went immediately to Saul. So I do need to make sure they're not left out. Which, on that note, is that your only other one, Yunaka? Yeah. Okay.
About what we discussed previously, Yunaka.
That's so weird. I told you not to make a thing of it, and yet here you are.
Wow.
Making things.
Nah, you know what? You know what? I can't. What is it? I like that. That's all I'm gonna say. It's blunt without being blunt. Yeah, that's weird.
That message was well received. I only wished to discuss one more detail. You said that a killer instinct oozes from my pores. I believe you used the word slime. What did you mean by that?
Do you think that it had a negative connotation?
Please. It is crucial to my well-being
Yeah.
that I am able to curate the image I present to others.
That makes sense.
Fine. Look, you're a hunter. Everything you do and say is about the kill.
Could you indulge me with an example?
Okay, sure. Take your eyes, for example. They're ice cold, calculating.
Yeah. Yeah, you could see. Look at his eyes move right now.
Normal people don't go around evaluating what folks' lives are worth. That's an assassin thing. You're always probing for weaknesses, too. Considering vectors of attack, right?
That's exactly what his eyes look like.
That is not what I...
Seriously, bud? You're doing it right now. Look at yourself. Tell me you're not poised to counter a knife thrust from my dominant hand.
Wow, you read him too.
You're constantly positioning to maximize your tactical advantage. Don't think I don't see it.
Perceptive.
Again, considering who she's supposed to be, that makes sense.
Regular people don't think about violence so much in everyday life. That's what I meant.
To think that I should be so transparent to you.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
Sharp eyes were part of the old job, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
I appreciate your insightful analysis. I will reflect on what you've said.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Now, see, I like, especially Zolkal supports. I really like them. But it's hard to get supports when you're not being on the battle. Like, it's never too late for any of them. But as far as... We'll see. When I get, like, again, right now, I got the Jets on because I need to go see Martin Celica. I don't want to waste time on anything else. Except the story team that I'm going to be using. But once I have them... It depends on if... Because I've been... Let's just talk for a sec. Well, I mean, 30... Well, a minute, maybe. I am excited about getting Martin Celica. Well, hoping, eager. But there's one other thing that I feel might not sour the mood, but I gotta be concerned about it. Vale. Dare I say, even more important than getting them back is what's going on with Vale. Again, that's little sis, as far as I'm concerned. And I gotta get her. And with us still getting units now, this late in the game, and they have conversation with emblems, if we get Vale, well, one, that's my hope. I don't know if that'll be possible. I don't know what this game has in store for us, long story short. But either way, why don't we continue? Does all we have bees? Ooh, wait, whoa, I got that? Oh no, we got, okay, then, yeah. Frem, Diamant. This was about history, right?
Hello, Fram. Did you forget the history book today?
Yeah.
Or did you already finish it?
I quit studying history.
You what?
You quit? What happened? I thought you were finally having fun with it.
And real talk, I really want the twins to come back. I feel like they should have been in our corner from the beginning, but again, story units.
Prince Diamant, you said you wanted to bring peace to the world, but...
Oh, are you realizing that it's kind of impossible? Like, permanently?
Is that really true?
Of course it is. I would never lie about that.
Then why does Brodia keep attacking Illusia?
And, okay, that's the aspect you're going.
Well...
I read the histories of both kingdoms. There are helpless citizens in Illusia that fear Brodia.
Yeah.
When you talk about ending war, do you really mean conquering Illusia? Is that peace?
Dadgummit, you did have Claude, didn't you? Shoot. Well, actually, let me hear what Diamant says first. Diamant, why do none of the leaders have a conversation with Edelgard? Oh. I might want to know. I'm out of bond fragments. I can't go searching for anybody who has a conversation with her now.
The more I read in that history book, the less I understood the world. It was scary. That's why I put it down. I'm done. I quit.
That's understandable.
Brodia is a kingdom of warriors. It does have a regrettable history of seizing territory by force.
Yeah.
And it is true that some people in Illusia have been hurt by, and have grown to hate, Brodia. That's an undeniable part of my kingdom's past. But I won't let it be part of our future.
I know where I'm going next after this.
It may not be easy, but I mean what I say. There will be change.
In your own kingdom, you mean?
Yes.
Yes. Please, believe me.
I don't know. You skipped right over the bad parts of Brodia's history last time.
Interesting, Fram.
I didn't mean to hide any of that from you.
No, I think I just made my decision. The twins are coming back. Both of them. Once I get my full team of emblems back.
But I suppose I have a guilty conscience about these things.
That makes sense.
I understand why you'd be upset with me.
No. I'm not upset. I just... I don't know. I'm really letting this get to me, huh? History is so heavy.
I really like this conversation, though. No, that was good. That was good. Let me further explain, before I get some comments, what I meant about wanting Edelgard to speak. I just meant picking her brain. Best believe I'm not gonna get... Well, I may not give my thoughts on what Edelgard would say, but something like that is something I'm just interested to hear. Because remember, my main thing with Edelgard is that we just didn't talk. And it became my same thing with Claude and Three Hopes. Which is part of the reason I'm actually glad Three Hopes exists, because no one can say it's an Edelgard thing now. Because I was bad at both of them. Again, it's why when Hortensia was pulling up with Alcryst, and I was saying, okay, I don't really think, just because I met Alcryst first doesn't mean I should take his side in the conflict. Having Lucina and using her against me, yeah, then okay, yeah, we scrapping. So I find topics like those interesting, you know, and so I want them to talk to Edelgard because really she's the best out of the three leaders. She's the one who would talk the most about that, I feel. Dimitri might. Claude, I feel like Claude's just gonna be for jokes, and I approve. That is That is what I want him to be. But with Edelgard, she might actually bring up some plots, or like, what would she say to Frem in that situation? Especially when, you know, she's been conquering. Like, the difference, again, Micaiah was forced to do things based off a contract, but that was never Micaiah's wish. Micaiah didn't want to be involved in any of the attacks against Ike, but Edelgard felt it was necessary. So just, I want to pick her brain. It's as simple as that. Because if I had met, like, if I was in Claw's position, and let me just see where your headspace is at. If your people think differently than mine and there is no peaceful solution past this point, then as the leader, I gotta say, all right. At least I've done what I can to put negotiations down. So, anywho. And of course, ironically speaking, the situation is exactly like Garrick Mock. Diamant has Ivy here, so he can make a lot more promises than he would have otherwise. But in the battlefield, Ivy came, and as the Princess of Elusia, she attacked Brodia. Actually, that's a question. If the two of them didn't meet in these circumstances, would they still, well, no. Diamant wanted to stop, but would Ivy have let him? I think so. Apparently, they also have, like, Diamant's got a council of nobles that might want to still push for war that he's got to deal with. And maybe if Ivy's father, because again, both of their fathers would have probably escalated things. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I gotta think about it. But by all means, if you all have some thoughts, let me know. But on that note, I'm going straight to here next.
Saphir, may I speak to you for a moment?
Because I thought Saphir was going to say something about Linden taking people out of her area.
Of course, Linden. What is it?
By the way, my man Teach Me used to hit me up with the ages. What? There's like a 20-year difference between the two of them? Or is it 30? Saphir's 35. That's 35? Alright.
Your guess that I was an Elusian soldier about 30 years ago was correct.
Which, on that note, she wouldn't have even been... She would have been 5 years old.
That said, my tour of duty never brought me to any rural fishing villages.
You looked into this. Into where I'm from.
That makes sense.
Indeed.
All right, I'll say it. Elusia attacked my home village 30 years ago.
I see.
A lot of folks were killed. My parents included. It's not that I'm on a revenge quest or anything. I haven't been searching for their killers. But if you were a soldier in Elusia at that time, I couldn't help but wonder.
What the purpose was?
No, your suspicions are only natural. I would wonder the same thing in your shoes.
I still shouldn't have asked. We're on the same side now. There's no need to dig this up.
Yeah, I understand why you did it, but I also do think it probably, well, actually, I don't feel like I can say that. And like, I haven't been in that situation. I can't imagine being in a situation, so it's hard for me to, pass judgment on that.
If you want to hate me, Saphir, you have the right. Even if you wanted me dead, I'd allow it if it would ease your pain.
Nah, Linden, we can't have that. No, we cannot have that. You know how much trouble that would cause?
What? Why would you say that?
Because I mean it. I may not have done any harm to your parents personally, but I was a soldier in that war. I can easily see a world in which it was I who ended your parents' lives.
But that's not what happened.
I am a man long past his prime. I'd happily go to my end if it would bring you relief.
No, that's not right. No, that wouldn't be right.
And although words can change nothing now, I do apologize. I am truly, profoundly sorry.
I can't do this. Excuse me.
Oh dear.
Well, that was certainly interesting. Nah, Lyndon, nah. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. From what I hear, there were issues on both sides. Though again, it just really makes me wonder. Gold Mary's Toad. She did nothing to help the situation. But anyways, nah, that. I almost wonder though if he's carrying some guilt over what he's done. I don't know what Illusia did specifically though, because Fran read a history book. But did that have a... We would need details. We would need details. A lot of details to make a conclusion on that. But anywho. Because now that I think about it, Anna... Is there anyone... Yeah. Lapis for some Brodia. Anna doesn't have any fear. That's it. And to be fair... Nah, Lapis is scary, bro. She fights bears. You kidding me? And she's a retainer to the prince. And when I remember when I first pulled up, yeah, Lapis had that energy. But, well, anyways. I wonder, has there, I'm now trying to think about it, has there been a game where it was just two armies, you controlled both of them, but they were fighting against each other? Now, Three Houses is different because, well, Three Houses isn't what I'm looking. I guess Three Houses would be the closest. Edelgard, Dimitri. But I mean, they're fighting each other because of history. Well, but that, again, that's kind of... Well, not because of someone like Rhea. Nah. Then, well, but Dimitri wasn't fighting Edelgard because of Rhea. He was fighting her because she thought she was the tragedy of Dusker, and that was indeed it. Okay, not with someone like the Agarthans. I mean that there's been just beef between the two of them, right? That's it. Things escalated on each side to the point where now we're caught up and you got two armies and that's Corin's game kind of too. You know what? Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. I just thought that there's an interesting subplot between the issues with Brodia and Illusia. But anyways. Now then. Brunei and Anna.
Nice chopping. Again.
Oh, that's right. You were trying to buy her... I'm not finishing that.
Let me guess. You're here for more wood?
Indeed I am. This timber of yours burns so evenly. It's perfect for controlling stove heat.
But that is fair.
The risotto I cooked with it yesterday? Flawless, even by my standards.
You cooked risotto with a fire on the... That's interesting. Gordon Ramsay, I don't know how you feel about that.
Great! Always nice to hear about a satisfied customer.
Lady Anna, I have to ask, how did you get so good at chopping wood?
Why did I feel like I've heard that before?
It's probably because it was one of my chores when I lived at home with my family.
What? Where is the older Anna? I gotta whoop her. She made you chop wood? At your age?
I see. You've had to work hard all your life,
Why?
Now you've got me thinking about my family. That salmon stew we'd share was so good.
Oh, Brunei, you know the mission.
Aww.
You know the mission, Brunei?
Is something wrong?
Nah, everything's peachy. Stand back and watch the master woodcutter at work.
She's a tough cookie, though. But nah, I'm serious. Why on earth? Like, there are other things she can do. Chop wood is crazy. Older Anna. Then again, I'm picturing Morgan doing that. Because again, my Morgan's mother was Anna. That that would make sense, actually. That would make sense about a lot for weird stats. Alright. Now these two might be interesting. I think I'll go with Saline Alcryst first. This is one of the only times I see Alcryst be calm.
This tea has a lovely fragrance and a stirring taste as well.
Don't tell me Alcryst did that.
I agree. The tea leaves are from the Brodian highlands.
Oh.
They're said to be a potent sleep aid.
Really?
Truly? Oh, you prepared this just for me, didn't you?
Nah, Alcryst,
I'm touched.
I grant you Saline. I know she's Alfred's sister, but to me, she was always, you know, the Celica representative. All right. Alcryst, if you would like to, you have my permission.
How have your dreams been lately?
No better, I'm afraid. As the war intensifies, so too do my nightmares.
Oh, that's a shame, but again, understandable.
I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, I don't think either of us will ever rule our countries.
You think?
I beg your pardon?
That came out wrong. I meant that, should the worst happen, we'd do our duties, but...
Oh, that your brothers will be... Okay, that did come out wrong.
The worst isn't going to happen.
Yeah.
We'll fight to protect them. Our brothers. Our future kings. Fear may persist in our dreams, but we won't let it affect our realities. In fact, I'll go a step further and do my best to protect Prince Alfred as well.
Nah! Chadchrist! What the heck?
Oh.
Nah, see, this is the one I want to see.
He's the crown prince of an allied kingdom, so I consider him to be my brother too.
Nah, Alcryst, you got it. You got it, bro.
Oh, wait. He might be annoyed if a weakling like me were to offer protection as a brother.
Absolutely not.
Don't be silly. Alfred would be overjoyed. I know I am. It's enough to bring me to tears.
Yeah, I can imagine. I'm still wondering why the heck you're so snippy with him out of everybody. Oh, again, little sister vibes.
It's very reassuring to know someone so skilled as you will be watching over him.
Not like I don't have one too. Although, again, my situation seems to be different from the vast majority.
Oh, I appreciate that you think so highly of me.
I, in turn, will safeguard your brother, the Crown Prince Diamant. Working together to protect the future kings will benefit both our nations.
Is that the first time you said Diamant's name?
I would go so far as to risk my own life for them if needed.
Don't do that, though.
Princess Saline, that's not...
It isn't the normal order of things, I am aware. And yet, I suspect you would do the same, yes?
No, that's almost family talk. And in fact, this is family talk.
You're right, of course, but we should probably keep this agreement a secret.
Yes, indeed.
I believe we just formed an alliance that would worry most of our friends and allies.
Yeah.
Yet I think that because of it, my nightmares will plague me less frequently.
I think that might be true for me as well. We may never bear our own crowns, but we can certainly bear each other's burdens.
Oh, that's marriage talk, Alcryst.
Yes. Even after the war ends, may we always act in harmony for the sake of our nations.
Okay, well, I love that. Can I choose, Saline? Who do you have a... Yeah. Please choose Alcryst. Please. Can I strengthen that bond? I wish Seedall was the person that allowed me to see where everybody would end up. Because I haven't really chosen much yet, but I want... That's an endgame. That's an endgame I want. Alright, well... I'm gonna throw anybody off who's with Tamara right now. I mean, what? I haven't made my... Yeah, I made my choice a long time ago. But, alright. Let's see you two.
Tamara, I've solved it.
You've solved what?
Huh? Did something need solving? First I'm hearing of it.
Here, take this. I stayed up all night making it.
What did you do?
A doll? Why did you...
Bruh!
Wait.
One of you? So when you leave, she'll have a reminder?
No way! It's you! This is a you doll!
Wait, does that actually work? I've never tried it.
Ding, 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 ding! Now we'll always be together. You don't have to feel lonely anymore.
Sorry, I actually got a phone call from my family. What was I gonna say? Just... If you remember the last B rank, I said my situation was kind of similar to Fogado. Didn't realize how much my sister would miss me after I left, so I didn't try doing something like this. Maybe I should be taking notes.
Even when I'm away from the castle, it'll be like I'm right there with you. And he'll keep you safe.
You ruined it.
Yeah, I was about to say, what did you do? Fogado, did you just say what I thought you said? Keep Tamira safe. From what?
I'm not a little kid. What's a doll gonna protect me from? Doll bandits?
And she's the oldest. Don't forget that. That's big sis, bruh.
Besides, this thing hardly even looks like you.
Wow.
I'd have to squint something fierce to pretend that Fogado here is the real article.
Okay, that was nice. That was nice.
I worked so hard on him, though. You don't think he has his dad's signature swagger?
What? Get out. Get out, bro. Get out. Go across the corner, all right? And sit down and think about what you just said. I'm assuming you mean yourself when you say that.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit. Guess you have no choice.
Stay near you?
You'll just have to hang out with me more.
Yeah, okay, it didn't work. All right, never mind. Let me scratch off those notes. Yep, that is how to be a terrible brother. Gotcha.
We're the princess and prince, but first and foremost, we're civvies.
Yeah, you're right. You win. I'll spend less time wandering Somme and more time with you.
I think that's how it should be.
Good. Was that so hard?
Well, I guess you won't be needing that doll.
No, she didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I'm going to give my wonky-looking nephew here a loving home.
Nephew? Interesting. That's true. There's so many. I just thought about it. If Alcryst and Celine do get together, what does that mean for Diamant? And actually, yeah, I had Diamant and Ivy. Whoa. That's it. Brodia has a... Well, actually, I guess that wouldn't be a problem.
Perfect. Though, just so you know, he doesn't eat meat.
Oh, really? Now, I want to hear a response. Don't cheat me from that. Well, that was nice, too. Speaking of, we're talking about siblings. All right, I think that's a good segue then. Not only Marth and Celica are on the books, but something's gonna happen with Vale. I honestly hope this won't be. I've been looking forward to this moment, I thought, for a while. But I feel like it might be terrifying, actually. Who knows? Maybe we get all three of them, Joel. What you think? Yeah, I don't really believe it either. Okay. Well, on that note, once again, question of the day. What was your favorite support? What one am I going to use for the thumbnail for this? I don't know. Some interesting ones. And when we come back, we're gonna make hang on. We're gonna make the return to Elusia Castle. Funny enough, wait, where did I see that? Oh yeah, when we go to fight an emblem, I'll probably show a picture, but they're laid out. They have all the emblems there, but Marth and Celica are grayed out. Just like they are here. I want this whole circle to be lit up. And then we'll end it with the final one. Okay, I'm stalling. Question of the day, everybody. What's your favorite support? I'm going to take a break. I'm going to plan my moves out. Actually, I think I have my plans already done. See if there's any last little things I need to get from the shops, and then it's time. So with that being said, please post your thoughts down in the comments below, and I will see you all next time.